Luca Turin, arguably the world's most famous fragrance critic, describes Halston Z-14 as a dark, dry, direct marvel that was easily 20 years ahead of its time when it was released in 1976. In turn, Michael Edwards, the world's preeminent fragrance taxonomist and historian, characterizes Halston Z-14 as superb and one of the most important fragrances in the history of masculine perfumery. Bergamot, basil, and gardenia contribute herbal citrus freshness to a top that brightens a cinnamon, cedar, and vetiver heart and a musky, resinous leather base. At the same time, cypress and jasmine express coniferous, skanky character, while benzoin and tonka bean lend ambery sweetness, and oak moss adds bitter, earthy depth. Finally, a beautiful and persistent lemon note is made possible by way of an aroma chemical called citral. The overall effect is dark, operatic, erotic, and retro. If you like this fragrance review, please subscribe to my channel with notifications and leave a comment. Halston Z-14, who derives his distinctive name from the code number assigned by perfumers Vincent Marcello and Max Gavari, is equal parts badass and beautiful. He reminds me of Jason Momoa as Khal Drogo in Game of Thrones, and also reminds me of Roy Halston Frowick himself, whose life story was recently told in a super Netflix miniseries starring Ewan McGregor. Despite multiple reformulations, Halston Z-14's signature accord of lemon, cedar, leather, and oak moss remains legible, decadent, and delicious. At the same time, he is not as smooth, natural smelling, or crisp around the edges as the original formula, like a beautiful photograph that is 15, possibly 20% out of focus. That said, and despite being 45 years old, Halston Z-14 does not feel super dated. But heads up, his aggressiveness is definitely off-trend in 2022. The good news is that Halston Z-14 is now dirt cheap. We're talking $20 for 4.2 ounces at Walmart.